All right, anybody who may be in the chat, if you can hear me now, go ahead and put a thumbs up in the chat or let me know that you can hear me. It looks like earlier when I was starting the stream, I didn't have the headset hooked up properly, and I don't know if you guys could hear the commentary while I was going. So if you can hear me now, let me know. All right, guys. So let's put this stuff away real quick, and let's get over to. There we go. Now we got everything proper again. I do apologize for the inconvenience of me trying to get my stuff together. But we're here now, and we're gaming, and we're in it. So let's go ahead. Let's put the fishing pole away. Let's see if we can gear up a little bit, or at least stay safe while we're doing this. Don't want to lose this. Oh man. I think my shield. I think I left that over here in this chest, guys. Do you think we should go check out that mountain first next to the village? Or do you think we should go check out that one over there? I'm thinking the one behind us is going to be more prosperous to go and check out. Yeah, there's our shield. Let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good. We did those 2 goals. We also got 2 of the 4 crops going, so 2 more of those and we'll be good. Of all the wood types, it looks like mainly we have spruce, oak, and birch available, but off in the distance I did see that we have as well some cherry blossom. So we'll be able to get cherry blossom fairly simple. I just haven't gone across to get it actually. In fact, if you look that direction, it's right over there. So we could go get that too, and that would be another tree down off of that goal. Real quick, what I wanted to do was just see if we have. Yeah, there's our coal. So let's take half of what we have in our coal. Let's turn that back into coal. All right, perfect. Let's turn these into torches. Perfect. Now we got plenty of torches, guys, so that we can go ahead and light the way. You know what I mean? We're gonna light the way. So let's take a bed with us too, in case it gets sketchy. Just remember our coordinates. Although I have a feeling when we get out from up there, we're gonna see where we're at anyway. Let's put that down there. Put that on our shield. Let's see. Put the 64 there. Awesome, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about going into this adventure. How are you guys feeling about it? I think we're going to go into that cave over there. And I'll tell you why. I just have a good feeling that there's going to be a good opening to it, and I feel like we're going to be able to get down into it fairly simple. So that's why I want to go for that one. Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Should we go into that one? Or should we go maybe over to that one? We have 2 big mountains that I'm interested in going to. We could either go to the one to the left or the one to the right. Let me know in the chat what you think. grab our food and let's just get to going. We can kill some more stuff along the way, and we could always make a furnace or a campfire if we need to get more food if we need to. So we're gonna start heading that way. Why waste any more daylight? Let's go grab these pigs before we hop into that cave. I'm not great with the spear, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not great with it. There we go. Oh, we got one of them. Head down real quick. Alright, here we go, guys. Making our way to that cave. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully we don't lose our world right now, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're gonna find some goodies. If anything, we'll just get more of the cobblestone we need. It's fine. If it doesn't go anywhere, then we know, and then we can feel safe about lighting it up and maybe building in there, doing something built into the cave right here. First, we gotta find out where its mouth is, right? We gotta find out how to get into the mouth of this cave. Let's see. Well, in part, I don't think I'm in the right hole. So we're gonna head that way. Alright. Welcome to the stream, Epic Games GS2. Good to have you in here. We're playing in a hardcore world, just so you know, so if we die, we lose it all. Currently, we just made a villager breeder so we could have our easy access to villagers, and now we're just going to go ahead into a cave, try and see if we can't find some good resources to further our cause here. I do need a good heap of some cobblestone as well, just as building blocks, so that we can go ahead and start building the iron farm. And that's pretty much where we're at in the stream so far. We spent about 4 hours this morning getting our field together and kind of feeling a little bit more confident about our goals in this stream and where we wanted to take it. And now we're just kind of like making our way here and hoping we don't lose everything we've been working for. But I got my eyes on some iron already. That feels good. How's everybody's Tuesday going? guys hear that? I hear something right here. Let's get the crafting table real quick. I hear it pretty close, guys. It's got to be some sort of something trying to get us, huh? Alright guys, we made our way to the iron, so that's what we were trying to do at least, and then we'll see what's inside this cave too. We're just going to take it really slow. We don't want to lose our world after all, so we're just going to move real slow and see if we can't stay alive, but also get everything we're looking for here. Oh look, there's more iron down there too, but that's okay. We're going to grab these pieces right here in front of us. We're not going to sweat the stuff that's all the way down there, unless we find our way down there anyways, then we'll go for that. I already see the eyes of our enemies over there. Do you guys see that? The eyes of our enemies are coming right up behind these walls right here. So we're gonna light this up, get a better view. You see him? He's right there. And look, here he comes, here he comes. We gotta be ready. We gotta be ready. He's a climber. Oh, and we got a creeper too. See if we can't get this spider to kill himself just by falling. You know, here he comes, here he comes. Try to creep up from the back. Alright, that's one problem done. Now we just gotta take care of this creeper real quick. Alright, he did some damage. That's okay. You know what we're gonna make real quick is we're gonna make us up another one of those campfires real quick, and then we're gonna use that campfire to cook us up some meat. Man, I really do feel like I hear that like I hear a dungeon or a zombie behind me somewhere. Oh, I need logs for that. Okay, well then, you know what, we'll just make a furnace real quick. That's fine. Cook all my meat at once that way. Alright. Alright guys, we made it up here. Let's see if that was a good decision or not. We will not know until we get a little more in it. So far it's seeming pretty cool. It's just seeming like a pretty cool little location. I'm not gonna lie. I think that it would be pretty neat to build a little something up here. Maybe house a couple villagers right here even. I feel like that could be pretty cool, but we gotta make sure they're safe first. So we gotta come in here, clear out any dark spots, as well as just, you know, make sure there's nobody already hiding and waiting for them. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've never actually successfully pulled off a little jump like that. I know it wasn't the most impressive thing, but I'm a little impressed with myself. It's alright, you know, I'm calling it. That was exciting. I didn't want to get hurt from fall damage, and I just needed to get a little bit further down, you know? Just didn't know if it would work like that, and it did, and that is awesome. It's good to know. Ooh, guys, we almost pressed the wrong button right there. I don't know if you saw that. It's because I got impressed with myself. Never get too cocky, you know? Never get too full of yourself. Oh, that's the message right there. Ooh. Yeah, that's a pretty cool cave face here. I feel like we could build here for sure. It's got a nice cove, but let's go ahead. Let's line up what we see here in terms of coal. Let's grab any resources we see in terms of you know, like coal, iron, anything like that. We're gonna go ahead and grab. We still need it. Then we might go check out the other mountain. Maybe that one has a little bit more going on. Making it through another day, guys. Man, guys, I almost want to just adventure a little bit in the nether. I feel like that's where we find some of our best goodies. What do we think, guys? I feel like we're a little underprepared too, though. I don't know. Some boats, some better food. Alright, guys. Let's drop off the goodies we got. It wasn't too much, right? We got a little bit of iron. That's cool. We needed some of that. And then we got a little bit of, yeah, we got a little bit of iron. We got some food, which is good. We were needing that. I love it when it starts to rain, guys. This makes Minecraft feel that much better, you know? Not safer per se, because it starts to get dark. Things start to spawn in. Things can get really sketchy really quick, man. I've lost a couple worlds that way. However, it's still a good time, and I love to see the rain, man. That's in real life too. Just love the rain. What about you guys in chat? You guys like the rain too, or are you guys more of the sun people, huh? Alright guys, in the meantime, we're just going to work on making it safe to get back down to my goodies. It's driving me nuts that I don't have good access down to my diamonds and whatnot when we went and worked so hard to get them. You know, it's time to use them now. So let's go. Let's secure the loot, man. We gotta secure the loot. We also need to secure another crafting table and a pickaxe because I didn't drop off my stuff like I said I was going to, which is funny. And that's alright. We're just gonna Alright, we found some iron. That's always nice when you're not even expecting it. And you find some iron, that always feels good. Alright, found a bit more iron. Excited about that for sure. Hey, new subscriber, Alex. Hey, I appreciate the subscribe, bro. I appreciate any support. Feel free to go onto my stream on Twitch. Follow me there. I'm online streaming every morning at 5:30, although I think I'm probably going to start streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so you should see me on either one, no matter where you're at. But big shout out. Thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate you. getting down to deep slate again. That's a good sign. Still probably got another 30 or so, I'd imagine, to get down to where our stuff is. But honestly, this already feels like a safer route, and I feel like I won't drown if I just go down this hole now. Should have enough air. Yep. That's nice. Alright, so we have little stop spots too, which is good. But I think at this point I should have enough air to get down to the bottom. Just barely, but we do. That's good. Alright, so just so I can show everybody, we weren't full of it, guys. We did have some diamonds, some gold, some copper, and some more iron. As I imagined, it would be here waiting for us. We just needed to get down to down here. This is where all the deep slate is too, which is fantastic. That's going to help with what we're going to try and build over there, and start terraforming. You know, one thing we're going to want to venture off and find though, guys, that I realize I haven't gotten yet, that's going to be crucial for kind of what I have mapped out, is jungle. We're going to need a jungle, guys. A jungle and possibly even a swamp. No, actually, I'm wrong. What we need is a jungle and a lush cave. We need to find some moss, guys. Once we get some moss and we get some jungle tree, I feel like we'll be able to incorporate a little bit more of the look I'm going for, and I'll feel a little bit more confident actually putting some building into my world. Right now, I know it's been a lot of resource gathering, a lot of just making sure that Alt-D could survive through the days of streaming, because, man, I'll tell you, before streaming, guys, I wasn't making it past like a couple in-game days of Minecraft without dying. And now we are on day 3 of actually like a full real-life day, where we've been streaming for hours at a time. And we're feeling great about that, guys. It feels way better. We feel definitely attached to this world, so we're fighting hard not to lose it at any point in time. I think right now, since we're already down here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to put away a bunch of this stuff, and we're going to continue to resource gather for a little bit. Because we have some gravel, we're building up our other stuff, such as andesite and stuff. I think we're just going to spend some time clearing out some more deep slate, looking for some more diamonds. We might even head up to one of our midsection ones and just gather a ton of cobblestone, as well as a ton of other goodies at higher levels, such as coal and copper and andesite and diorite and just all of that stuff. Then we'll bring it back home. We have about 20 chests to work with so far. I think the idea too, maybe we'll even pop up one of our little copper golem buddies today, and we'll start diving into what the mechanics of the copper golem look like. I would be definitely interested in maybe incorporating those guys in our world and bringing a little bit of life, as well as having a little bit of help with my storage. You know, we're going to be coming back with quite a few goodies as the idea, so that we can start terraforming and actually putting some life into our world here. You know, now that we're feeling attached to it and stuff, we got to put some life into it, breathe some life into it, if you will, so that we can feel like we accomplished something every time we log into our Minecraft world. That's what it's really all about. It's just feeling like you accomplished something, and, you know, having some fun while you're at it. Alright guys, I'm going to put you on a brief break screen just while I do go and use the restroom real quick, and then I'll be right back with you guys to keep it streaming and keep this hardcore adventure going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, we are back and we are going to hop right back into some Minecraft, get back to the gaming here. For any new viewers, we are in a hardcore Alright guys, we are back and we are going to hop right back into some Minecraft, get back to the gaming here. For any new viewers, we are in a hardcore Alright guys, we are back and we are going to hop right back into some Minecraft, get back to the gaming here. For any new viewers, we are in a hardcore Alright guys, we are back and we are going to hop right back into some Minecraft, get back to the gaming here. For any new viewers, we are in a hardcore Alright guys, we are back and we are going to hop right back into some Minecraft, get back to the gaming here. For any new viewers, we are in a hardcore Alright guys. There we go. We got everything back and functioning the right way. For a second there, we had a weird little loop of my own voice going on. I don't know if you guys could hear the same thing or not, but we're back and we are set. So let me just get you guys on the same screen so you can see what we got going on in our hardcore world. Today we've been working on, this morning we got all of our farming taken care of, and right now we just found that our mine shaft, the way down, was a little clogged up, a little messy, and so now what we've done is we've gone ahead and we've dug our way back down. We cleaned it up a little bit so that our water stream won't drown us on our way back up, because we almost, in a silly way, lost our hardcore world just going right back up that waterfall. So we're going to try not to do that again. You did catch us at a moment where we're kind of just mining around trying to get some more diamonds. So far we're up to about 8. Not too shabby. We would like to see some more, of course. As well as we're going to cook up some of this food to take with us. But we're trying to prep for the nether. We did already open up the portal and get inside, but it's looking a little scary, so we're going to make sure to get a little more geared up. We do want to set up an enchantment table. These are things we're trying to hit today. But the first thing we did this morning was spend some time in our farm, as well as with some villagers. We spent some time going ahead and setting up a villager breeder. That was a whole fiasco, and if you missed it this morning, feel free to check it out on my YouTube. I have all of the videos broken down and labeled, split up into 15-minute segments. I also have some shorts coming that'll show just the intense stuff that happened while trying to work with these villagers, as it always kind of happens that way, right? Anybody in the chat, though, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Glad to have you here. If there's anything you want to see, talk about, anything like that, post it in the chat. I'm here, and we're here to accomplish stuff together. So feel free to throw it in there. I hope your guys' day is going great. I think we're gonna go this direction. Oh no, we're not gonna go that direction, guys. That's the direction we're not gonna go, I'll tell you that much. So what we might do is just head a different direction. Look, we got lava that way. Let's just head this way. What do we got this way? Okay, so we got some lava down there too. That's all right. We're just going to go ahead and block that lava up and keep it pushing. There was a lot of lava pits near me when I was mining for diamonds yesterday, and so it looks like something we're probably just going to have to keep working around. That's okay. We're just going to keep our head on a swivel and be about ourselves. Try and make sure that when this happens, we're taking care of it, seeing which direction it's coming from, and maybe just mining the other direction, hopefully not finding the same thing. So far so good, guys. It looks like we're away from that now. Do we have an iron pickaxe on us? Not right now, it looks like. So let's go ahead and let's craft this one up. I think our iron is over here though. We got to smelt the rest. So let's go back to our crafting table real quick. Let's throw that iron inside of the furnace. Let's make us up an iron pickaxe so that if we come across any more redstone, diamonds, anything like that, we can go ahead and make sure we're bringing that home with us. Those are the goodies. Oh, jeez, there's the storm. There's the lightning and the thunder, man. That's what's going on up there. You can't see it because of the waterfall, but you can hear it. Man, that was intense. Just maybe put like 10 of these guys or so inside of there. Smelt up that real quick. Let's grab our food and put that here real quick. Alright, here we are. Let's put some of this stuff still away. I feel like we're still carrying too much stuff on us sometimes, huh? We'll take this meat out though, we'll cook that. Let's go ahead and grab this, put that. Let's put our other egg in there. Let's put our feathers in there, why not? We'll put our whole butter there. And then we can cook up the rest of this meat real quick while we're waiting on our iron to finish up. It looks like we already got 3 for our pickaxe, so that's going to take us to where we need to go, guys. We just needed an iron pickaxe so that we can feel free to grab any of the other goodies that we find along the way. Now we have a crafting table on us, so we're just going to go ahead and take off now, head back to that little location where we were finding some redstone. I have a good feeling that we might find some diamonds behind it. What do you guys think? I feel like sometimes Minecraft likes to hide those things right in plain sight almost, but right behind a block or two of what you're looking at. Alright, there's the lava we almost trapped ourselves in, so we'll make a left turn, and there's the redstone. So now we know we're back where we were at. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Redstone is definitely going to be useful in the later game. Even maybe some contraptions early on, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll feel excited and build a couple farms, like some bamboo farms, some kelp farms. Those could be useful for the fuel, so we're not having to burn all our coal. I do like saving my coal for things like lanterns, campfires, you know, anything else you might need to use coal for. I'd rather not use it, even torches, you know, I'd just rather not use it for smelting, to be honest. I'd much rather use it for anything else. Sorry guys, let me light this up for you guys a little bit. I mean, I should be lighting it up for myself as well. It gets more dangerous the more dark you let it get. But I just, man, I've made this horrible habit of just mining in the dark. Sometimes I like the effect you get when you're mining in the dark and you strike a diamond, and you're like, oh man. Or you strike some redstone and it lights up all of a sudden. Those moments just hold a special place for me. It's looking like drips of lava, but I'm not entirely sure. So we're gonna move cautiously, guys. We're gonna move cautiously. Can't wait for some of the other projects we got lined up in the future. Some of them are definitely going to be a little bit more entertaining, right, to watch in terms of building and in terms of playing with some redstone and all that. Of course, in the beginning stages of Minecraft, while it's nostalgic, it can be a little bit tedious at times, and that's okay. I think that's part of the nostalgia. It's just kind of doing things one block at a time. Takes a little bit longer to break each block. You get to think about what you might find behind it. You get that feeling of like, is it ever gonna be a diamond, right? You start to almost even give up. Feel like, nah, there might not be any diamonds. There's always diamonds though, guys. You just gotta keep digging. There is always diamonds. It's one thing people won't be straight with you about. They'll tell you to quit digging. Sometimes you gotta keep digging. It's coming from a guy who loves to dig. Alright, so we need us another regular pickaxe just so we're not diving into our nice new iron pickaxe too much. I'd rather just use a stone one until we find more diamonds and we can get a diamond pickaxe. That's going to feel great. Technically, guys, we have enough for a diamond pickaxe. I like having more than enough. I don't like having to use every last diamond that's in my inventory. Oh man, this is looking like one of those moments where you start to question everything. You're like, did I pick the right direction? Am I in the right tunnel? Is there ever going to be a diamond? But you know what? Sometimes you just got to keep going and you're going to find what you want. Look, I was going to give up already and we found more redstone. So is it what we necessarily needed and we're asking for? No. But we got it right here next to us and we're going to take it. And we're going to look at it as a hopeful sign that what we need is coming shortly after. A lot of the times that is the case. So we'll keep on digging in this direction. It has been fruitful. There are things that we're finding here. We got some gravel here. Let's go ahead and break out our shovel for that. We're going to need the flint as well because we are going to be building some fletching tables. Ooh, we found some iron as well. That's always nice. Let's take the iron for sure. But we are going to be needing some fletching tables. As I said, we built a villager breeder. And so the next thing we're going to want to try and build is an iron golem farm. And to do so, we are going to need some villagers with some jobs. But I also want some fletchers so that I can trade sticks. It's just, to me, I don't really like going up and down a spruce tree a million times for wood. But if I can convert it into sticks, or even if I can, that could be one of the fun farms actually too, when we talk about, starting farms and using redstone. We could build us up a bamboo farm. That would help us with the wood and the stick front and getting emeralds at a pretty quick pace. And that's really what we're in it for. We want the emeralds. We're going to be able to turn those emeralds into better gear. We're going to be able to turn those emeralds into certain blocks that maybe are too far away from us, maybe in a different biome that we haven't found yet, or maybe it's just something that's a little too far in the progression of Minecraft, and so we don't have the ability to grab it quite yet. But those villagers give you the ability to kind of have access to all of that if you have emeralds and you give them access to your emeralds, right? Nothing's free. So it's okay. They want to charge us. We're gonna find a workaround, and we're gonna get those prices decreased, right? There's always a way. Found more redstone. Nice, nice. Also grab a little bit more background music. We had a little bit of intense stuff going on, so I turned it down for a minute because I was like, man, this is getting heated, and I don't want to lose my world. But now that we're a little bit more in it, we're just kind of mining here and trying to get some resources. Let me throw on some background music for us. Keep the vibes going. Isn't that right, Rocky? I got my buddy here giving me love, showing the support. One day soon, guys, I'll have a webcam hooked up as well, and I'll let you see what we got going on over here. We got, I wouldn't brag about the best setup, but we got some cool stuff going on over here, and it's just a house of love and support, huh, guys? Yeah. Alright, so that's loaded in now. That should help keep us moving, alright. I'm already feeling better with some music on. How are you guys feeling? As always, give a big shout out to Altos Rocks. He's the one that kind of provides my background, what's going on, right? Because it keeps me motivated, man. I've been listening to his stuff since long before I was doing any of this, and it's helped with me studying, or anything I got to do where I gotta stay focused and I can't get distracted by too many vocals or lyrics, things like that. This is what I have a tendency to go back to. It's a good one. I appreciate you. Always a big shout out, man. Alright guys, we're going to start transferring some of our stuff upstairs. It doesn't look like we're too lucky in the diamond category, but that's alright. You win some, you lose some, huh guys? Anybody new to the channel, feel free to hop in the chat. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. We're just trying to keep it light. We're also going to get some air because I already started that out bad, and I've almost died in this elevator before. So you'll be here to watch it if it happens again. This is a hardcore world, so we're hoping it doesn't. Here we go. Alright, we're shooting off. We might stop for some air right here somewhere if we can. Alright, there's the light. Let's stop for some air real quick. And let's hop back in. But yeah, how's everybody's Tuesday going, man? I hope it's going well. I hope everybody's getting what they need and what they want out of their Tuesday. I know my day has been pretty full of Minecraft, man. I have been here with you guys all day for the most part. We started out in the morning, streaming at about 5:30, which is my intended stream time every morning, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time in the morning, and I'll be streaming till about 9:30 or so, just depending on what I got going on for work that day, and where I need to be, you know. Sometimes I gotta be other places, so when that happens, I will let you guys know on my schedule. And aside from that, let me know what you want to see in this world. What do you want me to build? I am game for just about anything. Right now we're thinking we're going to focus on more of like a ruined build, leaving everything kind of in a state of decay, or looking like it's been maybe thrown into this world from a different time period. That's kind of the idea, or the lore or the background I'm trying to go for with this world. So aside from that, any other ideas you have in terms of like what types of buildings or anything like that, all of it's fair game. Definitely let me know what you want to see, and then I'll put you in my little book too. We'll make a list of what you guys want to see. We'll put it on the goal board here with your handle on there, and we'll make sure that your goals are getting accomplished alongside mine. That's the whole point here in my stream. I want to accomplish our goals together. Alright, so we're topside. We're gonna probably take these chests we got on us. We gotta figure out some storage, guys. Do we want to do it in an item sorting capacity? We don't really have everything we need quite yet to start doing that. And this is where I always got a little bit stuck, right? Should we build it in terms of thinking that we're gonna need to store things for a long time? Should we build it close and build around the storage? How should we go about it, guys? I'm thinking I can't go wrong by just plopping down a bunch of chests, and starting a storage, and then we'll just start a storehouse around it, guys. That's how we're gonna do it. Little by little, we'll make item frames to try and keep it organized, and then if we gotta move it all and create a storehouse, we're just gonna do it. We'll do it together. How's that sound? So for right now, let's just light up this area. And let's call this storehouse area. You know what I mean? We'll flatten it out a little bit if we have to here and there. But I think this is going to be a good spot to start storing some stuff. It's nice, it's big, it's flat, and if we want to do it in more than one building, we can. I don't know what that is, but maybe we could turn it into some sort of pathway leading up to our storehouse. Let's go ahead, let's start putting down some chests real quick just to get an idea. Maybe let's also, I think I like the idea of it being down at least this level. Let's maybe dig this out. Let's get some dirt and let's dig this out a little bit. Man, guys, I'm so excited. This is the longest I've actually stayed in a hardcore world. My survival world, I'm pretty tied to. I have one with the love of my life, actually. We stay pretty frequent, and she has one that I help her in. I have one that she helps me in, and together we both have a couple worlds that we enjoy just going into on the weekends and spending some time in. Sometimes we just go in and do small projects. Right now we have quite a few big ones going on, and man, it's just exciting. You know, every world has something else to offer, something else to do. This one's here with you guys, and so far we're already accomplishing quite a bit. I feel like we've done way more than what happened in our first hardcore attempt, and so we're gonna stay the course, guys. We're gonna see it through. We almost died again this morning, but we didn't let it take us. We did not let it take us, guys. I also lit myself on fire this morning with a little bit of lava of my own device as well. Um, but you know, things happen. There was some water nearby. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I think I just want to fill this up for now, guys, and not worry about stuff spawning in on me while I'm trying to create some sort of storehouse. Alright guys, I'm thinking we're going to go with like a deep slate foundation. Let's see. It is what we have most of. Let's go ahead and, can we make a stone cutter? Where there's a will, there's a way. We can make a stone cutter. I'm guaranteeing it. Let's see, where is it at? I got you right here somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, you know what it is, I think, guys? I think I have to cook some stone, and then I can make a stone cutter. So we're gonna go try that real quick. Alright guys, well I think at this point too, I do need to actually head off and work on a couple projects I got going in real life work. This was just kind of a spur of the moment. You know, I felt like I still had a couple things I wanted to wrap up from this morning and kind of get squared away, but I do need to head off, get a couple things done at work. So I will probably sign off here for the rest of the day, and I'll be seeing you guys for my scheduled stream at 5:30 a.m. But where we left off today is we do have 2 of the 4 crop types. We finished the villager breeder by getting all the materials and taking care of that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start setting up our storage over here. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Should we set our storage up over here? Do like a big actual auto sorted storage and just like basically set up for it, and as we get the materials put in the pieces. What do you think? Let me know. Feel free to join me, like I said, 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If not, I will be, you know, posting some highlights, putting some clips of the stuff that happened that almost took our hardcore world out today, because there were a couple times of that. But man, it was worth it. We had some fun. We got a lot done. So with that, guys, thank you so much for viewing. Thanks for being a part of my day. I hope if at any point in time I was able to be a good part of your day, feel free to follow. We do have our goal posted up top. We're trying to hit 30 followers in 30 days. So far, we're actually on course with that goal, guys. With 4 followers so far, we're hitting that goal. We're hitting our goals in Minecraft. We're hitting our goals in real life. And so I just want you guys to come and be a part of it. Little by little, you guys can let me know in the chat what your guys' goals are. We'll put them up on a goal board, and we'll make sure that those are getting smashed as well. Thanks so much. This is Alter D I Am, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your